Hey YouTube, I went to Rausch Creek with Off-Road Consulting. This is Trail 35. It is a hill climb. Trail 35 is a really short trail. So basically what you're going to see is basically everybody's going up the trail one at a time, and if you're not familiar with hill climbs, so usually there's a lot of loose gravel and stuff, loose rocks on the trail, so because of that you want to leave a lot of extra space between the vehicles. So the little red Jeep that you see up there is the smallest Jeep I think in our group, and typically what you do is you usually try to keep any Jeep that like you think is like the smaller one of the group near the leader, so then you know, if there's an issue, the person in the front can just hop out and spot them and everything. So that's probably sufficient space between the Jeeps that you can see. And so I'm just going to scoot forward, he'll go up, and then I'll go up, and then we'll get some footage of some of the people going up from the outside point of view. So the key on hill climbs in general is momentum. So you don't really want to stop. Stopping on a hill is usually not a good idea. That's usually where you'll start to lose traction or whatever. So you don't really want to just gun it up the hill, and you'll see when I go up, you don't really want to try to stop either. So as long as there's a little momentum, and that is like a little kind of like force kind of following you up, usually you don't have any kind of problems going up hills. And you don't have to wait for the person to be completely, you know, gone out of sight. Like I'm just going to start going right now. You just need to make sure that you think that there's enough space that if they do throw a rock up or whatever, you know, it won't break your windshield. So you can see here, I mean, it's not terribly loose. This is not like Renee's Hill at Rausch or at AOA, but it is, you know, kind of loose a little bit. But I guess, you know, Renee's Hill would be kind of a comparable hill climb to this, and obviously Renee's Hill is much more treacherous than this, because obviously every single Jeep is making it up this, and this is a blue, and that one's blue. And when we, if you go back to the 3 videos that we posted on Renee's Hill, there wasn't a single Jeep that actually made it up Renee's Hill, including my Jeep. They all had to winch to make it up, and people didn't even make it up.
Sure.
Yeah, so I mean, it did kind of feel like a non-event a little bit, but I mean, you did learn hopefully a little bit about hill climbs. So these are the Jeeps that were up here with us, and I'll jump out and do a little footage of other people coming up, so you can see the other point of view.
They take up too much room.
So I don't know how much of a lift is on these Jeeps. I would say maybe like a 2-inch lift on that one. They're not ridiculous on the lifts or the tires, not like they're on 40s. But as you can see, people just appropriately space themselves, and then they just you know, come on up the hill. And mainly you space yourself out like that, just so you don't like throw rocks like at each other and stuff. It's kind of a pretty looking color for a rig. I think it has the same fenders that I have. There's the muted American flag on the side, mine's the red, white, and blue. So since nearly everybody's up, we're going to move forward and hit the rest of the trail. So please like and subscribe. Thanks.